NBA Journey, Dominating the Court as Interior Overlord. Like, share and subscribe. Episode 1. Bell. Congratulations on becoming the new host of the NBA Overlord selection system, which is bound to the host for life. Bell successfully traversed the parallel world, and the similarity between this parallel world and the host original world is 99%. The time is November 20th, 2016, which is 3 years behind the parallel time where the host was originally located. According to the height of the host, match the template star. Please choose the ability of the corresponding template star 90 points to fuse with yourself. A. Dirk Nowitzki's talent and ability, 90. B. Charles Barkley's talent and abilities, 90. C. Karl Malone's talent and abilities, 90. D. Tim Duncan's talent and abilities, 90. E. Giannis Antetokounmpo talent and abilities, 90. Please note, this template selection is crucial and will determine the host's future achievements and heights. What to choose? I want them all. Zhang Tao, who thought he was dreaming, shouted instinctively, the bell. Does the host confirm that all fusions are taking place? Confirm, 1%. 2%. 100%. Fusion template successful. Please check the Striker Super Overlord, talent and ability, 88 points. Zhang Tao in his sleep did not know what was happening. His body was quietly undergoing huge changes. According to the host's current environment, an initial NBA unfixed guarantee contract will be given, and I wish the host an early superstar. Training mode, challenge mode, and store mode will be officially turned on after the host enters the NBA. A series of system sounds woke Zhang Tao up. One of the basketball courts on the campus of Guangdong University. Hurry up, cover, defend, beep, don't miss people. The roar of a middle-aged man on the sidelines, the friction of sneakers against the concrete floor, the shouts of student players to each other, and the cheers of the spectators filled the basketball court and beyond. Guangdong University is one of the 211 engineering universities in China. They are eligible for Cuba. Their basketball is among the top in the country, and they have won the Cuba championship several times in their history. So they have attracted a number of domestic basketball talents to study here. But the game being played on the field was not a Cuba game, but a varsity tryouts for freshmen. Although this match was only a tryout, it attracted many spectators, and the female college students around them shouted and screamed for the handsome players on the field. Yuehai University is a liberal arts university. There are many beautiful and temperamental girls here. There is also no shortage of handsome boys on the basketball court. The cheers of the girls let these wanton hormones wander on the field and on the sidelines. The girls are discussing the appearance of the players on the field, screaming from time to time, making the players on the field play more excited. The girls scream just for the handsome guys, but the coach and some scouts focus on one person, Wan Wei. Wan Wei helped Guangdong University win the championship last semester, and he won the Cuba MVP in his sophomore year. Wan Wei plays center. He is 2.10 meters tall, weighs 114 kilograms, averages 18 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks per game in the college game. He is known as the most promising student player to switch from campus to professional, and almost the crown CBA draft next year. Students call him poor man's version of O'Neal. On the field, the first team of senior brothers of the varsity team led by Wan Wei are using relatively mature technology and a run-in tactical system to wantonly play on the young students who have just entered the green campus. The score was so wide that the freshmen had little room to resist. Some freshmen, although their individual abilities are outstanding, cannot change the situation in any way. Wan Wei used his strong inside dominance to tell these rookie geniuses about the cruelty of college basketball. The screams of the beautiful girls on the sidelines made Wan Wei full of fighting spirit. Just after the first half, the first team had led the freshmen by nearly 30 points, and there was basically no suspense about the victory or defeat. Sister Wei, the strength of the freshmen is much worse than that of the senior brothers. A tall and long-legged long-haired beauty on the sidelines said to another equally tall short-haired beauty, Nana, I can't say that. The senior brothers of the varsity team have at least one more year of semi-professional training, and they have played a lot of games together. There is a gap in these aspects. The score is not of much significance, and there are a few good seedlings on the freshman side. The short-haired beauty named Vivi said, Zhou Wei is a cheerleader of the varsity team, and Lin Na is Zhou Wei's junior sister from the same high school, who just entered her freshman year this year. Lin Na has always been interested in basketball, and Zhou Wei took her to meet the school team that dominates Cuba. Well, that's also, Harden was not great when he was a rookie, and he became powerful later. Lin Na said, the gap in the game was too big, there seemed to be no suspense, and neither of them expected much from the second half. Episode 2. Flower of the Heart, I Want to Take You Home. In that late-night bar, it doesn't matter if it's real or not. Please swing and forget about him. You are the most charming Ka, you know. While the two women were talking, on a stone bench away from the basketball court, sat a big man who was significantly taller than ordinary people. The big guy is called Zhang Tao, and he is humming the melody of Wild Wolf Disco. This song hasn't turned into a brainwashing divine comedy yet, has it? I don't know if this world exists. Zhang Tao was watching intently at the players on the court who were ready to play. Although Zhang Tao looked at the stadium, Zhang Tao's thoughts were not on the field. His mind was slowly sorting out the changes that had taken place in him. It's been 3 days. It had been 3 days since he arrived in this parallel world that was highly similar to Earth. In the past 3 days, Zhang Tao figured out what had changed in his body. He is a soul that penetrated the parallel world 3 years ago, and then plus the physical talent transformation sent by the system, he became a brand new Zhang Tao, who is currently a freshman. His physical talent and internal system are the biggest gains from crossing over. Zhang Tao's physical talent and technical ability are already very strong. He is 211 cm tall, weighs 120 kilograms, has an arm span of 230 cm and a speed of 11.5 seconds per 100 meters. Striker Super Overlord, talent and ability is the fusion of those stars. The evaluation of 88 points is your own strength now. If you play 2K, it's already high, and it's a superstar. Zhang Tao reluctantly accepted the reality that he had become an NBA superstar. Although Zhang Tao has the strength of a superstar, he does not have the treatment of a superstar. Now Zhang Tao is still just a poor student. However, Zhang Tao is very confident that he can quickly change the current situation with talent and ability. NBA. It was the temple of dreams that I wanted to go to in both my past life and this life. Playing basketball has always been Zhang Tao's passion, and he dreams of becoming the best player on the planet one day. Thinking of this, Zhang Tao was a little excited. The system starts with an indefinite guaranteed contract for an NBA team, which takes effect as long as he signs his name. Zhang Tao is also ready to sign his name and enter the NBA as soon as possible. Thinking of Zhang Tao, he stood up and wanted to go back. But at this moment, Lin Na, who was not far away, saw Zhang Tao, who had just stood up. No way, it's hard for Zhang Tao's height not to attract the attention of others. Lin Na ran over to Zhang Tao a little excitedly and said, "Zhang Tao, are you also going to participate in the varsity team selection?" Lin Na and Zhang Tao are classmates in high school. Both of them are top students, and their relationship is also good, and they were both admitted to this key undergraduate school based on their strength. Don't go. Are you kidding? Brother is a man who wants to play the NBA, play a chicken feather varsity team. Junior, it's a waste for you to be so tall and not play basketball. Zhou Wei, who had just rushed over, also looked up at Zhang Tao and said. Zhou Wei paid attention to Zhang Tao, who was different. So high. Zhou Wei and Lin Na are both between 175 and 177 tall, which is very tall among girls, but at this time, they look very small women in front of Zhang Tao. Go, Zhang Tao, you just try. I haven't seen you play yet. Lin Na pulled Zhang Tao's arm and said. In the 3rd year of high school, everyone was busy with their studies, and Lin Na had never seen Zhang Tao play, and she was curious whether Zhang Tao, who was exceptionally tall, could play. Okay. Then I'll take a look. Zhang Tao said. After Lin Na's reminder, Zhang Tao felt that he felt as if he was practicing with students today. You can adapt first and see how strong you are. I'll cheer you on off the court. Lin Na waved her arm and said excitedly, After Zhang Tao finished speaking, he walked towards the court. Although there is a rule that you can only participate in the selection tournament with advance registration information, but as soon as Zhang Tao approached, the interim coach of the freshman team's eyes straightened a little. What is a talent visible to the naked eye? This height, this arm span, this muscle line. Zhang Tao's appearance is enough to scare people. The temporary coach of the freshman group of the varsity team tryout waved his hand, and Zhang Tao went directly to replace the miserable freshman center who was ravaged by Wan Wei. Episode 3. After Zhang Tao left, the two girls discussed. Nana, your classmate is still very arrogant? Sister Wei thought of Zhang Tao's reluctance at the beginning and complained. Hee, others are good, don't all boys do this? But this Zhang Tao still looks very handsome, and his figure is also good. Are you with him? No. Sister Wei, don't laugh. So what do you like? I like that kind of sunny boy who can play. Zhang Tao has never played before. Sister Wei, hey, don't say. Zhang Tao is indeed very handsome. Why didn't he find it before? Lin Na whispered. Zhang Tao's slightly modified appearance is very attractive, making his somewhat burly body not scary to look at. Lin Na's gaze was also looking at Zhang Tao, and she saw that Zhang Tao's muscle lines were completely exposed when he changed into a jersey. Really strong. She was a little dumbfounded. She didn't expect her classmates to be so good. It was not only Lin Na who stayed, but also a group of boys and girls watching the game on the sidelines. The boys envy Zhang Tao's explosive muscles, and the girls' ideas are much richer. Some experienced female students instantly blushed, and they thought about what Zhang Tao would do in bed. Is it possible to come directly standing up? There are a lot of shy thoughts. After Zhang Tao changed into his uniform, he revealed his burly body and strong muscles. The same big man, his body proportion is much better than Wan Wei's. Wan Wei looks chubby. The height of 2.11 meters makes Zhang Tao extremely bright as soon as he stands on the court. The freshman teammates felt that this big man was reliable at first glance, which was a natural sense of security. Lin Hai, the head coach of the varsity team of Yuehai University, and the scouts were just talking about things, and they were attracted by the sudden screams of the students, and the eyes of several people looked over and focused on Zhang Tao. Lin Hai's first reaction when he saw Zhang Tao was that this big freshman had full of talent and appearance, but he didn't know how the basic skills of basketball were. If the basic skills were not good, he also arranged to try other talents on the side of the body. If he could cultivate it, this height must play the varsity team. Lin Hai has seen too many talented seedlings who are pushed over to play because of their height, but most of them only have height. If the foundation is really too poor, it is difficult to cultivate. He is very experienced to analyze all possibilities of Zhang Tao. Zhang Tao's height and appearance can make him get huge attention. Zhang Tao, who stood on the field, looked more professional than the first team players on the field, and more domineering than last semester's new MVP Wan Wei. What's this kid's name? I want him to fill out the registration form. Lin Hai said to the interim head coach of the freshman group. The coach of the freshman group is the assistant coach of the varsity coaching staff. His name is Zhang Tao. He is 211 tall. Hey, he didn't fill out the registration form, he just came over. I saw that he had a good talent, so I added it temporarily. The interim head coach explained. Lin Hai didn't get entangled in these things, so he stayed on the sidelines to watch the upcoming game. Zhang Tao, who came to serve on the bottom line on the field, felt the familiarity when he got the ball in his hand, as if he was in control of all this. This land is his. He's an NBA superstar and playing will be his job. Seeing the members of the Weihai University team who had attracted countless screams before they played, they instinctively felt a little jealous of Zhang Tao, and they were a little worried about his tall and strong body in addition to jealousy. Viagra, can you deal with him? The varsity starting shooting guard asked. Isn't that nonsense? Viagra is an MVP, and when the inside line will burst him, this gang of people are flowers all their lives, and their basic skills are far worse than ours. The varsity point guard said. Well, little meaning. Wan Wei also nodded. Wan Wei is a national character face, not handsome. Looking at Zhang Tao, who is more popular than himself, he instinctively wants to teach this junior. Wan Wei's goal is the CBA, and he has already opened a lot of distance with the average college basketball enthusiast. For Zhang Tao's type of big man, he doesn't know how many he burst. There are too many big guys who look good and don't have good technology. The score was 38-68 in the first half, with the freshman trailing by 30 points. Zhang Tao didn't know his teammates. He is distinguished by the name on his jersey. The freshman shirts are messy, but they all have their own names on them. Li Rui, who is 178 tall, plays point guard. Meng Ran, who is 181 tall, plays shooting guard. Chen Dalian, who is 183 tall, plays small forward. Lu Xiaodong, who is 188 tall, plays power forward. Zhang Tao naturally became a center. The average height of the freshman team is shorter than that of the first team of the varsity team. The average height of the varsity team is about 190, and the inside line has Wan Wei's super inside line. Before Zhang Tao joined, it was obvious that the talent and skill of the two teams were one level behind, so the difference in points was too large. Zhang Tao is very clear that this game is likely to be completely on his own. Other freshmen only care about their personal performance and whether they can enter the school team, while Zhang Tao just wants to win the game. Episode 4. The game officially started, and more people came to watch from the sidelines, and many people picked up mobile phone videos. Zhang Tao sent the ball to point guard Li Rui and strolled towards the front court. The varsity team uses the usual joint defense position to defend. Zhang Tao did not enter the guard position, but asked for the ball outside the three-point line on the right side. Although point guard Li Rui did not understand why Zhang Tao wanted the ball in that position, he still gave the ball to the past. Zhang Tao touches the ball, a crotch changes hands, to adjust his dribbling rhythm. The members of the varsity team did not care about Zhang Tao, a big man, holding the ball on the outside. Only Wan Wei stood in front to watch Zhang Tao meaningfully. The domestic ethos is like this: big men generally don't throw three-pointers, and taking the ball on the outside is generally over strategy. Pull away, don't come over. Zhang Tao commanded the little man who wanted to come out to pick up and run away. After his teammates left, seeing Wan Wei not moving, Zhang Tao knew that the opponent was going to release his three-pointer. Zhang Tao did not feel any opposing pressure, and outside the three-point line, Zhang Tao dribbled to adjust the rhythm and then closed the ball and jumped directly. Zhang Tao's shooting talent and ability come from Nowitzki, who shot 38% from three-point range in his career. He's the biggest shooter in NBA history. This is not the NBA, and for Zhang Tao, it is no different from training. Zhang Tao shows his signature no-style jumper. Standard shot stance. The basketball draws a high arc. Precision drill frame. 41-68. Wow. When a big man of 2.11 meters uses such a standard shooting posture to send the ball into the basket, the whole audience is boiling. Awesome, that's accurate. The students shouted loudly, and they were all amazed by Zhang Tao's hand. Watching Zhang Tao's jump shot is so comfortable and so relaxed. This big man jumped high, his wrist shook softly, and when the ball flew out with the proportion of the golden section, the defensive Wan Wei had no choice but to wait for the sound of brushing the net. Who can block a 2.10 plus person's jumper? Zhang Tao, you are so handsome. Lin Na couldn't stop it. She shouted at Zhang Tao with her hands in the shape of a trumpet. This three-point shot made Lin Hai, the head coach of the varsity team on the sidelines, shine. Zhang Tao's movements and rhythm mean that his basic skills are great. With such a tall person and a long shot, it's a little scary. Zhang Tao opened his hands to celebrate the retreat and defense. You all pounce and lead the defense to me. Zhang Tao directly began to organize the defensive front of the freshmen. Zhang Tao's words boosted the morale of the freshman team. What a reliable big man. He never asks the little man to do too much. He resists everything on his shoulders. Standing between the inside free throw line and the 3-second zone, Zhang Tao felt that all areas from the edge of the entire three-point line to the entire interior line were within his dominance. The varsity team continued to pour the ball on the perimeter, trying to find a gap, but the freshman team players completely gave the rear to Zhang Tao. One by one, they pounced fiercely, and there was no chance on the outside. The point guard has given the ball to Wanwei in the inside and Zhang Tao guard position, and according to the experience of the first half, Wanwei will catch this kind of ball. Bang! Wanwei and Zhang Tao's body confronted. He couldn't move, but the ball came again. Snap! Zhang Tao stretched out his super long arm to break the ball halfway around. The ball was passed on the opposite side, and Zhang Tao had lost the opportunity to attack quickly after controlling it. Zhang Tao did not give the ball to the point guard who came to receive it, but motioned for him to run over. Zhang Tao dribbled the ball by himself. Zhang Tao's athleticism is in the same vein as Brother Alphabet, and dribbling is also his basic skill. Look at the dribble with a high center of gravity, but the opponent will definitely not break. After the small point guard of the varsity team tried to break the ball, he found that he couldn't touch it at all, and he had no choice but to return and give the person to Wanwei again. Pull away, pull away. The freshman team instinctively led by Zhang Tao, a big man. His body and technique can be seen in the difference between them in dribbling and shooting. Why is he so big, but dribbling better than us little guys? The guards on and off the field who watched the ball were amazed at Zhang Tao's dribbling level. Not fancy, but very practical. This time Wanwei defended and did not give Zhang Tao the opportunity to shoot three-pointers easily. Wanwei is a relatively bulky big man who is not fast in his steps. Facing him, Zhang Tao just shook him with a large change of body direction. This guy is a pervert. He also used the front of the body to change to people? A student complained on the sidelines. Swoosh! Zhang Tao dribbled, directly rushed. After the second past Wanwei, the inner line was in an absolute vacuum. Zhang Tao didn't have any extra moves. Stride the ball and kick the ground. Firmly grasp the basketball with your right hand, and after reaching the highest point, directly grab the ball and swing your arm to the basket. Box. 43-68. Zhang Tao's tomahawk-style dunk is as domineering as Brother Alphabet. The basket was torn by Zhang Tao, and the whole rebound was crumbling. Episode 5. Wow. That's awesome. It's nice. Zhang Tao, you are so handsome. This violent buckle after this pass completely made the scene crazy. See no, this is the freshman in our school, 2TM perverted, overbearing. A student anchor with a certain tooth was broadcasting outdoors today, and after seeing this dunk, he directly screamed loudly and scolded his mother. There are many viewers who watch him on a certain tooth, but not many understand basketball, and they are basically shocked by this dunk. 666,666. Don't watch beautiful women today, watch basketball. Are you sure that the main playback is not a video? Look at a chicken beauty, watch the ball today, mad, it's true. The address is the basketball court in the Southern District of Guangdong University. People nearby can come and see. Lying groove, this guy is really fierce. The anchor kept swearing verbally. The live broadcast room also went crazy. Students here rarely watch dunks at live games. There are few dunks that can be dunked in the game, and Wanwei dunked one in the first half, but Wanwei's dunk did not have much beauty, and Zhang Tao's dunk is domineering and beautiful, which makes the blood of the students watching the game boil. The varsity players involuntarily swallowed a mouthful of water. Are we playing with this guy? This CBA professional team came out. It's too fierce. Transfer his school file for me. I want all his information. After seeing Zhang Tao's violent buckle, the head coach of the varsity team, Lin Hai, was no longer calm. 2 attacks, 1 defense. You can see that Zhang Tao's strength is not bad. Synchronized with Lin Hai are also scouts. All of them are looking for someone to inquire about, guessing whether Zhang Tao is a player from a professional team. Such a guy is like a beast here. Wanwei in the eyes of scouts is at most the strength of the marginal people on the bench of the CBA, and this Zhang Tao, such athleticism and talent, even if he puts the CBA, is also very strong. Scouts are limited by their vision and don't think about the NBA. The game on the field continues. After Zhang Tao dunked, he held his hands towards the students at the scene and signaled to cheer. Such an aura naturally made the audience like it more, and the cheers were even louder. The offense of the varsity team came. It's still the same defensive mode. Zhang Tao scanned the 4 sides in the station, looking at where it was necessary to focus on filling positions, and there were many loopholes in the defense of the freshman. Zhang Tao's defensive fusion ability mainly comes from Duncan. Now Zhang Tao can accurately predict the opponent's offensive position, and is also good at disrupting the opponent's offensive rhythm, can supplement the defense in the first time, has a good sense of card position and accurate judgment of the defensive rebound landing point. Zhang Tao, who stands on the inside, is like Optimus Prime, with the top single defense, the top defensive assistance, and the top of the basket protection. Basket protection, control of lines through stations, are top-notch. The defensive style is steady, stable, and reassuring. The freshman felt that Zhang Tao was very reliable, pounced more fiercely, and defended harder. The talent of the freshman is not bad, and the desire to win and attitude are much better than those of the varsity team. Zhang Tao almost ignored Wan Wei's card slot beside him. Wan Wei had never felt the eyes of others who did not look at him squarely. Wan Wei decisively asked for the ball and wanted to single. The point guard managed to bring the ball in this time. Wan Wei hit Zhang Tao on his back. His height and weight have no advantage, and Wan Wei chooses the hook hand of half-turning. Zhang Tao waved his arm span to force the interference, and then quickly jammed. He knew that the goal would not go in. Really, box. Wan Wei's ball was outrageous and smashed on the basket. Wan Wei tried to grab the offensive rebound, and the small forward and power forward of the school team also rushed in to grab it. The freshman's awareness of the card position was weak, and the varsity team members successfully rushed in. Although Zhang Tao jumped from behind, Zhang Tao was a pillar of Optimus. He jumped high and directly stretched out his hands in the three-person surround to take off the defensive rebound. Tight control. What a strong inside line. The boys on the sidelines who knew the ball were discussing. From defensive interference, card position, and board grabbing, Zhang Tao showed his defensive skills. This time, Zhang Tao gave the ball to Li Rui, the point guard of the freshman team. Li Rui regained some sense of existence and immediately commanded tactics. Zhang Tao signaled that Li Rui would play inside later. Now that Zhang Tao has conquered his temporary teammates, Li Rui nodded. Bang! Zhang Tao entered the inside line and Wan Wei card position. As soon as the muscles collided, Wan Wei was knocked away by Zhang Tao in 2 steps. This is still Zhang Tao, afraid of offensive fouls, not too ruthless. Groove. Wan Wei didn't expect Zhang Tao's confrontation to be so strong. He couldn't scold his mother. Zhang Tao's left hand firmly stuck Wan Wei's position, and his right hand was raised high to ask Li Rui for the ball. Episode 6. Li Rui just got rid of some small space, and hurriedly passed it to Zhang Tao. Oops. As soon as Li Rui passed it out, he knew that he had spread it big. Sure enough, the pass did not go in the direction of Zhang Tao, but flew towards the right side of the basket. As soon as Zhang Tao saw the route of the ball, he knew that Li Rui was big, and he immediately forcibly turned around and threw off Wan Wei's kick. Wan Wei's defense did not have the slightest deterrent for Zhang Tao, and his speed, reaction, and strength were all a big difference to Zhang Tao. Zhang Tao showed his talent. His head has exceeded the basket, and his extended long arm also forcibly hugged back the obvious missed ball passed by Li Rui, and then pressed the ball into the frame with one hand. Box. 45-68. The powerful air connection and violent buckle. The basket rack swayed again, and all the spectators were afraid that the basketball hoop would fall. Zhang Tao was also afraid, so he didn't hang the frame. Otherwise, it will be funny to die before leaving the master. This empty snap ignited the audience again. Handsome, good ball. Is this guy really a student as old as us? What he eats and grew up, it's terrible. Countless students are talking about it. The sidelines are already full of spectators, and this game attracts students after class. He can definitely play CBA. Lin Hai, the head coach of the varsity team, couldn't help but marvel at Zhang Tao's talent. Scouts are also actively inquiring to see if they can get Zhang Tao to their own team. What is a talent visible to the naked eye? Here it is. To let this guy play such a game is simply to play with the opponent. The varsity players on the field were all stunned by Zhang Tao. Can this ball be saved to complete the empty catch dunk? When was such a demon born in our school? How to fight next? The game continued, and Zhang Tao high-fived his teammates in celebration. After this violent buckle, everyone's focus revolved around Zhang Tao. Countless students picked up their mobile phones to photograph Zhang Tao. Varsity offense. Wan Wei received a ball after blocking the point guard, and he tried to shoot from the middle of the free throw line. Zhang Tao's long arm interfered like a shadow. Snap. The long arm completes the closure. The direction of this ball cap is the front court. Zhang Tao rushes forward. Control the basketball. Dribble strides. 3 steps to the front court. When everyone was expecting Zhang Tao to come to the dunk again, Zhang Tao unexpectedly closed the ball. Stop throwing unguarded conversion emergency stop 3-pointers. Easy shot. High arc. High precision. Gorgeous into the frame. Ugh. 48-68. Yay. Why? Awesome. Don't have 2 points but 3. This feels so soft. Invincible. At this moment, the surrounding students saw the performances of NBA superstars. There are individual students who have already come up with the idea that this guy should be able to play in the NBA. There are CBA professional team scouts who are sure to invite Zhang Tao to trial training later. This guy is definitely a big killer of the CBA. Lin Hai also wants to let Zhang Tao be selected for the varsity team and train him to become a cubic killer. After scoring 3 points, Zhang Tao still interacted with the fans on the sidelines. As for the opponent, he has never paid attention to it, and such a game is just casual play. After the third quarter of the game, Zhang Tao had led the freshman team to chase the score to 7 points, 70-77. The varsity team scored 9 points in a single quarter, a situation no one could have imagined. Zhang Tao's dominance at both ends of the offensive and defensive ends is clear. Under the leadership of Zhang Tao, the freshmen quickly united together. Zhang Tao used his all-round offensive and defensive method to continuously teach the senior brothers of the school team. Whether it is all kinds of singles basic skills, tactic passing, or defense, Zhang Tao has done perfectly. Countless students knew the name of the big man on the field in this section as Zhang Tao. Shouting Zhang Tao's name has become a common thing. The basketball atmosphere of Guangdong University has always been very good, and the students here love to watch such games. They will scream and cheer for the good ball. Zhang Tao's cheers for the beauties are also high-pie, and the more he fights, the more excited he gets. The fourth quarter also ended quickly. The score was 95-85, and the freshman team came back to win. Zhang Tao easily cut 34 points, 23 rebounds, 11 blocks, and 3 assists in the half. No matter how good the data is, it doesn't mean anything to Zhang Tao, because this kind of confrontation is too low. Wan Wei confronted Zhang Tao for a half. He was sweating like rain, tired, and almost lying down. Wan Wei looked at Zhang Tao, who was celebrating the victory with his teammates, and this game made him feel that sense of powerlessness. It was a formidable opponent he hadn't faced at Cuba. Each counterpoint is suppressed. Power, speed, reaction, technique. Compared to him, his talent seems so ridiculous. The gap with this guy is too big. Episode 7. Dude, you play so well, you will definitely be able to enter the varsity team. Yes, it's awesome. We actually won the brothers. They are the Cuba championship team. Awesome puls. Let's go have a supper tonight. Okay, join the group, and go. The freshmen all gathered around Zhang Tao and chattered. Zhang Tao's strength conquered them all. There were also a few senior brothers in the school team who came over to join in the fun. Zhang Tao's personality is a bit outgoing. He also likes this lively atmosphere, although it is only the first time to meet these people. But basketball is a good tandem tool, and it is not bad to make friends. Soon, Lin Hai, the coach of Guangdong University, came over, and a CBA scout also came over. Seeing the varsity coach coming, the freshmen began to quiet down. Zhang Tao, are you interested in joining the varsity team? Lin Hai invited. If it is another freshman, Lin Hai only needs to write his name and let the assistant coach notify who is selected in the WeChat group. But Lin Hai feels that he needs to treat Zhang Tao with great respect, so he personally invited him. Before Zhang Tao could answer Lin Hai, Zhang Tao, are you interested in playing a career? A club scout chimed in and robbed someone. Zhang Tao looked at the two people who issued the invitation curiously. Lin Hai was a little surprised that Zhang Tao could be directly invited by CBA club scouts. The scout continued, I am a scout of the Dongguan team. I sent the video of your third quarter game to Coach Dufeng. The coach is very interested in you, and he also wants to ask you to talk to the club. Is it a UAE team? Zhang Tao asked in confirmation. That's right. If you have the opportunity and the conditions are right, you will partner with the UAE. The scout said confidently. For a student who loves to play basketball, being able to enter the CBA professional team to play with the UAE is an unparalleled attraction, so the scout said it with confidence. The UAE is also the first domestic basketball player in the current service. Zhang Tao, think clearly, your talent is very high, but there are also many talented players in the professional team, and you may not be so easy to get ahead. Lin Hai said. Lin Hai did not stop the scout's invitation, but saw how Zhang Tao chose himself. If he wants to play on a professional team, he doesn't necessarily have a chance to enter the first-line rotation if he goes in now, and if he plays a year in college, makes a name for himself, and participates in the draft, he will have a better background. The surrounding varsity team members and freshmen were a little confused. Can Zhang Tao's talent be directly favored by CBA scouts? Are they robbing people? This NEMA is a varsity tryout. It's a professional tryout. Most of these people have dreams of playing professional basketball, and everyone has their own ideas. Since Deo became the top head of the Basketball Association, the CBA has begun to draft like the NBA, but few selected college players can survive in professional basketball, and the channel between campus basketball and professional basketball has not been fully opened. It is too difficult for domestic college basketball to switch to professional basketball, and even Wan Wei, an MVP, may not be able to survive in professional basketball. This opportunity to skip college basketball directly and play professionally is now placed in front of Zhang Tao, making countless onlookers envious. But Zhang Tao does have such strength. They couldn't be jealous in addition to envy. And even Wan Wei felt that it was a matter of course for Zhang Tao to go to a career. Lin Na didn't expect that her classmate was so good at playing. As soon as he came to college, he became a popular figure, and he had to have a meal with him later to dig into the experience of this classmate. Your classmates are very good. Zhou Wei also said, well, it's the first time I've learned that he's hiding deeply. Lin Na whispered back. Seeing that no one was talking, waiting for his choice, Zhang Tao said, although I also want to play with the UAE, it's not in the Duncan team, sorry. Zhang Tao silently added in his heart that he would partner with him in the national team. Hearing that Zhang Tao rejected the CBA team, Lin Hai was very excited, and he thought that Zhang Tao would play in college for a year. Well, then you leave the phone for a while, I'll send you a text message later. If you think about it then contact me. Scouting said, it's not once or twice that people have been rejected, and scouts still understand the difficulty of digging such talented players. Okay. Zhang Tao did not refuse to leave a call, which is also a basic courtesy. Then, Zhang Tao, welcome to join the school. Lin Hai stretched out his hand towards Zhang Tao with a smile. Sorry, coach, I can't join the varsity team for the time being. Zhang Tao said quickly. Lin Hai was a little embarrassed. Lying groove, Zhang Tao, what are you playing? Don't pretend. If you don't go to the professional team, if you don't go to the varsity team, do you want to go to graduate school and become a pillar of society? Lin Hai didn't know what happened, and Zhang Tao refused? Zhang Tao, what's wrong? Is it the aunt and uncle who won't let you play? Lin Na quickly went over and cared. Lin Na felt that Zhang Tao's failure to play in high school might be due to the strict management of her family, just like she couldn't watch the ball. I got an indefinite contract in the NBA, so if I fail to hit the NBA, I will consider joining Duncan or the varsity team again. Zhang Tao said. Episode 8. Ahem, just kidding. Zhang Tao, you can't brag. The people around were blindsided again. Did you get an NBA contract? Lin Hai and the scout were very surprised by this answer. No wonder Zhang Tao refused the Duncan team and the varsity team. This young man wants to play in the NBA. If it were Lin Hai himself, he would make the same choice. If you have the opportunity to bloom talent in the NBA, you don't need to stay here. Really? Zhang Tao? Lin Na asked excitedly. Zhang Tao's personality is not the kind of lying personality. Really? Which team are you going to? Team Kings. Zhang Tao replied. This is a random team arranged by the system, and he can't choose. Zhang Tao said lightly about his upcoming NBA challenge, which is his normal life. It may seem incredible to many, but that's the way he's going. People who play basketball basically yearn for the NBA, but few people in China dare to think about it. After all, my country hasn't had an NBA player for 5 or 6 years. This place is too far away from them all. Dude, it's really awesome. That's awesome. NBA, this. The students around Zhang Tao can only envy. And the NBA obviously exceeds their understanding. Zhang Tao's strength is indeed stronger than that senior brother Wan Wei, but he didn't expect it to be so strong that NBA teams can see it. After satisfying the curiosity of some people, Zhang Tao left the court and went back to the dormitory. Back in the dormitory, Zhang Tao received a text message from Lin Na about dinner. He and Lin Na are the only two in the senior class who were admitted to Yuehai University, and the contact between the two is naturally more frequent. Zhang Tao is also a man, and if Lin Na is not beautiful, he will refuse without hesitation. But Lin Na is more good-looking, then there may be a lot of stories happening. After replying to Lin Na's text message, Zhang Tao entered the system and formally signed the unfixed guarantee contract. Signing, Sacramento, Kings. Nature of contract, no fixed guarantee. If it is not decided before February 1st, then the contract will be converted to a 1-year fixed guarantee. Contract amount, 700,000 yuan per year. Bell, after the contract is signed, the paper contract will be sent to the host within 3 days. After receiving the system's definitive answer, Zhang Tao immediately began to prepare for a visa to the United States. Money, document preparation, booking tickets. Zhang Tao didn't get it until dinner, until Lin Na texted to urge. He remembered that he had a meal to eat. Lin Na was already waiting downstairs in the boys' dormitory. Lin Na was wearing a white down jacket on the upper body and black socks and pants on the bottom. She covered her good figure, but Zhang Tao remembered how attractive Lin Na would be to men's attention in the summer. At least D or above. I don't know if it's heavy or not. A beautiful girl with a tall figure waits at the door of the boys' dormitory, causing passing boys to turn back frequently. But Lin Na was also used to the boys' eyes, and she didn't feel embarrassed. Big star, you're late. Lin Na spoke. Sorry, I'm dizzy. Zhang Tao replied. Hee, lie to you. It's me who arrived early. It's still 2 minutes away. Go, take you to dinner. Well, you lead the way. Lin Na's personality is very cheerful, and she chattered with Zhang Tao about interesting things in high school along the way. Zhang Tao listened more. Lin Na has always felt that Zhang Tao is a very honest big boy. The big guys all look more humble. A big man, a beautiful woman with him, all the way to attract attention. After eating, the two walked around the campus again, chatting and strolling. In the following days, Zhang Tao did a lot of things. Submit an application for suspension, waiting for visas and contracts. In the afternoon, I went to the varsity team to participate in training with the new acquaintances and stay in shape. In the evening, he went on a date with Lin Na, watched movies, ate, visited the mall, and visited the campus. The relationship between Zhang Tao and Lin Na progressed very quickly. The two were interested in each other, and when the paper contract arrived on the 4th day, the two also reached the stage of holding hands. This is Lina's first time in love, and she is full of curiosity about everything between lovers. Lin Na's family conditions have always been good. She is a rich girl, and she doesn't care if Zhang Tao has money now. She is just enjoying the sweetness of love. Romances between college students are always simple and naive. Zhang Tao will not think too much about the future, cherish the present, enjoy the present, this is what he should do. Episode 9. Lin Na has always felt that Zhang Tao's person is very good, introverted, honest, and very secure with him. Of course, he is very good at playing is also a plus. Therefore, Lin Na has always taken the initiative to get closer to Zhang Tao. She walked the first 70 steps, but the last 30 steps were basically completed by Zhang Tao. For Lin Na's initiative, Zhang Tao is very concerned, and he has never been a twisted person in 2 lifetimes. Lin Na is very innocent, the two have similar 3 views, and there is a lot to talk about. It's just a matter of falling in love, talking about it, there's no need to think too much. It's together if you have feelings, and it's not marriage. The two had a very sweet week. December 1st, Zhang Tao boarded a plane to Sacramento. Lin Na came to see off the plane. For the two to go to different places just after they were together, Lin Na didn't care about this. Zhang Tao is to pursue his dream, that NBA dream, she will support him. The airport took Lin Na's kiss goodbye. And after getting on the plane, Zhang Tao knew that he had embarked on a new dream road. He can only live the life he wants if he becomes a superstar. On the plane, Zhang Tao kept looking at the king's profile on the iPad. The iPad was specially bought by Lin Na to give him, and Lin Na considered many aspects of Zhang Tao's going to the NBA. Shirts, sneakers, everything is up to date. Lin Na was very good to him. In his previous life, Zhang Tao was an NBA fan, but he did not know the Kings of the 17-18 season in such detail. The Kings have a 6-15 record so far this season, ranking 4th in the Pacific Division and 13th in the West. The first 20 wins in the opening season were the lowest in nearly 6 seasons. The King is still groping in the middle of the road of reconstruction. The Kings did well in the draft in those 2 years, with Fox, Jackson, Giles, and Masson. Fox has clearly not cashed in on his talent this season. Giles is still recovering from injury, and the second-round pick Masson has exceeded expectations. Overall, summing up the Kings' first 20 games of the season, the Kings' offense is extremely weak and full of defensive holes. The team is still a long way from rebuilding, and the team's style of play is not keeping up, with many interior personnel, too few shooters and a low 3-point ratio. The team that Zhang Tao is about to join is full of challenges to go far. The last week, in the basketball circle in the country, Zhang Tao's signing of an indefinite contract with the Kings shocked the domestic sports media. Zhang Tao? Who is he? How did I get into the NBA? Until many Guangdong students circulated a video of Zhang Tao beating Wan Wei in the tryouts in the post bar. Some professional basketball journalists only recognize and remember the name. He came from Guangdong University, a famous traditional basketball school. Blasted last season's Cuba MVP at freshman tryouts. Rejected the career offer of the Dongguan team. Get an unindefinite guaranteed contract from the King. Zhang Tao's college legend is already famous after rounds of processing. None of this feels like a sense of discord. Sacramento. Zhang Tao arrived at the King's general manager's office on December 3rd. Zhang, welcome to your arrival. We have been waiting for you for a long time. Divak shook hands with Zhang Tao. For players like Zhang Tao who have no fixed guarantees, there is no special press conference, and a meeting with the general manager should be welcomed. As soon as he saw Zhang Tao, Divak was also shocked by Zhang Tao's external talent. This height, this arm span, no wonder the boss in India directly emailed him and said that he needed to sign a contract. On the outside, Zhang Tao is a qualified NBA interior player. Zhang Tao had a brief exchange with Divak, and after a short exchange, he was led by the equipment manager to the locker room of the King's training gym. Assign wardrobes, assign equipment, and then take Zhang Tao to the side, physical examination, and take team makeup photos. The Kings are now playing away from home, not in Sacramento, and Zhang Tao will have a joint practice with the team returning to his home court before waiting for a chance to debut. Everything is going on in order. At this time, on a plane flying back to Sacramento from Chicago, Kings head coach Jorgel was troubled to learn from staff that general manager Divak had signed a new power forward. Jorge didn't know much Zhang Tao. He only heard that this was a newcomer who had just come out of college and was in a country with Yao Ming. But how can such a rookie interior player help the team? Now the Kings' interior line is already very bloated. There is no lack of interior line, lack of guards. What does Divak want to do? Sign this guy because the boss wants to open up the market of 1.3 billion people? The Kings have a bad record, and then the atmosphere on the team is also bad now. Tonight they lost the game against the Bulls by 1 point at the United Center, and now there is another inside lineman, and these inside players are expected to do things again. As a manager, Jorgel was in a very bad mood tonight. Then he had no good first impression of Zhang Tao, a new player who looked like he was coming to add to the chaos, and Jorge didn't have a good impression of him before he met. After Chadjel knew that there was no fixed contract, so Kyajel's first positioning for Zhang Tao was a marginal person, and the normal situation was that he would not pay much attention to him, and if he did not perform well before the expiration of the transfer guarantee contract, he recommended to cut it. Episode 10, December 5th. The Kings are finally back in Sacramento. Zhang Tao also met Kings head coach Jorge and his teammates in the locker room of the training gym. Among them, Pelicans shooter Hield, who traded Cousins, Zach Randolph, a former All-Star interior Black Bear, center Kauli Stein, the 6th pick in 2015, Serbia national team owner Bogdanovic, this year's 7th overall pick point guard Darren Fox, and George Hill, who has not yet gone to the Bucks. Rabazier, Old Cat, Zhang Tao, led by the assistant coach, greeted his teammates one by one. Almost all of the Kings players knew that the team had signed a new yellow man, and when they saw Zhang Tao, almost everyone stood up and gave a high five, or bumped their shoulders. Some teammates are enthusiastic, such as Kat, George Hill, Bogdanovich, Fox, and so on. But there are also some teammates who are indifferent, such as Colliston, Temple, Rabazier, Mason. Of course, there is a part that is neither enthusiastic nor cold. In general, the defenders are more welcoming to Zhang Tao's arrival, and the defenders always hope that the big man is willing to help him cover. The insiders are relatively repulsive. After all, the Kings' internal competition is very fierce now. If they want to get a big contract, they have to have good data, and good data requires as much playing time as possible, and one more person means that every inside lineman may have less playing time. This is a direct stake. Zhang Tao also found that getting along in the NBA locker room was more direct, and you could almost see from their faces whether they were welcome or not. Zhang Tao doesn't care if they welcome him, he is here to play, all he needs is to help the team win the game and get a big contract himself. All this speaks by strength. The first competition Zhang Tao participated in was tomorrow, and today is the time to train. But Coach Jorge did not arrange the players' matchup training, but let everyone rest, and each arranged individual training. NBA players' physical fitness is valuable during the regular season, and non-game days are longer off. It is impossible to fight every day and consume a lot of physical energy. Every player also has their own plan for improvement, and if you want to improve, it's all about your own discipline. Chiao did not arrange any training for the newcomer Zhang Tao, but just took a tactical booklet to him and let him read it himself. Zhang Tao is not a high-end rookie or famous, he is not in the team's development program, and is basically one of the candidates for the water cooler and towel waving in Jorgel's eyes. Although the head coach doesn't care much about himself, Zhang Tao doesn't mean that he doesn't do any training. Zhang Tao found Kat, who was more friendly to him, and communicated with the veteran very modestly. "Vince, I have loved watching you play since I was a child, and your dunks were so cool." Katie laughed, "Haha, that was when I was young, not now." Kater is still very useful for his fan brother Zhang Tao's flattery. Zhang Tao accompanied Kat to brag for a while before asking, "Vince, I just came to the NBA. There are many things I don't understand, especially the training part. How should I proceed?" Kater said to Zhang Tao, "Power. The most important thing you play inside is confrontation. Your daily project will be this. Come, you go to the gym with me first. I will take you to use the tools here." Katie treats his fan brother very warmly. Gym. As Kat said, strength training is one of the basic skills of the inner line, and several of the Kings' inner linemen practice strength here, one by one, doing bench presses or holding barbells. Zhang Tao took off his coat, revealing strong muscles. This body is not inferior to Rabazier and Colliston next to him. Katie was also secretly surprised, looking at Zhang's shoulder width and muscles. He should have strong strength. Kat said, "Zhang, you first try bench press." "Okay." Saying that, Zhang Tao lay on the bench press chair. "How many kilograms do you usually practice?" the staff asked. "Let's start with 84 kilograms, warm up." Zhang Tao had already felt his power very clearly during this time. The number of bench press 185 pounds, 84 kilograms, is a basic test of a player's strength qualities. Griffin is 22, Harden is 17, Rabiji, Mason, and Colliston all gathered around, and they wanted to see what level this newcomer was. After Zhang Tao took a deep breath, he began to exert his strength. Nudge, again, come again, 30 times in a row. At this time, the Kings' three inner lines involuntarily swallowed their saliva. They can't do so much. Come 150 kilograms. Zhang Tao said to the staff after warming up. Kat and the others next to them were stunned, and the staff also gathered around one after another. Taking another deep breath, the muscles in Zhang Tao's arms swelled, and he continued to exert strength. Zhang Tao pushed 10 times in a row. Kat, who has been Howard's teammate, knows very well that Howard's peak strength is bench press 165 kilograms 3 times. Come 200 kilograms. Zhang Tao said after doing 10 strokes. Katie was scared. This pervert.